the integration by substitution. Example 1. Find each of the following. Integration of 3x squared multiply x power 3 plus 2 all power 6 dx. Let that x power 3 plus 2 equals z here. So we put z equals x power 3 plus 2 and then we make the first derivative. So we have dz equals 3x squared dx. And then we substitute z and dz in the first form here. So we have I equals the integration of z power 6 dz, because x power 3 plus 2 is z. So we have z power 6 and dz equals 3x squared here multiply dx here. So the result will be z power 6 dz and its integration equals 1 over 7 z power 7 plus c. Again, we will substitute z equals x power 3 plus 2. So we have I equals 1 over 7 x power 3 plus 2 all power 7 plus c. And this is the final result here. Question number 2. The integration of x power 3 multiply 2x power 4 plus 3 all power 5 dx. Note that here in this example, the degree of the function power 5 is, the degree here is 4. It is greater than x power 3. Here we have x power 3, here we have x power 4. 4 is more than 3. 4 is greater than 3. So let z equals 2x power 4 plus 3. We consider the function 2x power 4 plus 3 equals z. And we make the first derivative to get dz equals 8x power 3 dx. So the integration, but here we don't have 8. So multiplying up and down by 8. We multiply by 8 and we divide by 8 again. So the integration I equals 1 over 8 integration of 8 x power 3 to x power 4 plus 3 all power 5. It is the same in the first form here. It is the same. Okay, and then we substitute 2x power 4 plus 3 equals z, and we will get I equals 1 over 8 integration of 2x power 4 plus 3 all power 5. It will be z power 5 and 8x power 3 dx equals dz here. So we have a new form, I equals 1 over 8 integration of z power 5 dz, and its integration equals 1 over 8, we write it here, multiply the integration of z power 5 with respect to z, it will be 1 over 6 z power 6 all plus c, and then substitute z equals 2x power 4 plus 3. So the final result will be 1 over 8 multiply 1 over 6 equals 1 over 48. Instead of z, we write 2x power 4 plus 3 all power 6 plus c, and this is the final result. Next question. Question number 3. Integration of x plus 3 over x squared plus 6x all power 7 dx. We have a fraction here. For that, let x squared plus 6x equals z, and then we get the first derivative. So we have dx equals the derivative of x squared is 2x, and the derivative of 6x is 6. dx, again, dz equals 2x plus 6 dx Here in the numerator, we have x plus 3. How we get it from dz? We can get it by taking 2 as a common factor. So we have dz equals 2 multiply x plus 3 dx. Okay? So we have to multiply here by 2 and divide by it again. So we have 1 over 2 integration of x plus 3, 2 multiply x plus 3 over x squared plus 6x all power 7. Now we can substitute. Half integration of 2 multiply x plus 3, it's dz itself. So we write, instead of 2x plus 3 dx, we write dz over z power 7 as z equals x squared plus 6x. But here we have power 7, so we write z power 7. And it is equal half integration of z power negative 7 dz. Z power 7 in the denominator, it will be z power negative 7 in the numerator. So we make the integration. We have half multiply. When you add 1 to the power, you will get negative 6. Negative 7 plus 1 equals negative 6. So we will have z power negative 6 divide negative 6 plus c. And this is the final form. 1 over 2 multiply 1 over negative 6 equals negative 1 over 12. Multiply, instead of z, z equals x squared plus 6x. So we'll have x squared plus 6x all power negative 6 plus c. And this is the final result. And also you can write it in the form negative 1 over 12 x squared plus 6x power 6 all plus c. Next question, we have integration of x power 3 multiply x squared plus 1 all power 5 dx. The degree inside the bracket is 2. It is less than the degree out the bracket. Here we have x power 3 and here we have x squared. So put z equals x squared plus 1. To get dz, to convert it to z, we consider x squared equals z minus 1. Again, z equals x squared plus 1. So x squared equals z minus 1. And x equals, by taking the square root to the both sides. So we have x equals z minus 1 all power half. The root of here we have x equals square root of z minus 1. So it will be z minus 1 all power half. And we'll make the first derivative. So we have dx equals half z minus 1 all power negative half dz. Again, dx equals half multiply z minus 1 all power negative half dz. And then I equals the integration of z minus 1 all power 3 over 2. Here we have x power 3, but x equals z minus 1 power half. So x power 3 equals z minus 1 power half all power 3. And the half multiply 3 equals 3 over 2. So the integration equals the integration of z minus 1 all power 3 over 2 z power 5. as x squared plus 1, x squared plus 1 equals z. So x squared plus 1 power 5 equals z power 5 here. Dot dx equals half multiply z minus 1 power negative half dz. I write it here. Okay, and we simplify. I equals half integration of z power 5 here. I write it z power 5, z minus 1 all power 3 over 2 multiply z minus 1 multiply negative half. When you add the powers, you will get 3 over 2 plus negative half, which equal 2 over 2, which equal 1. So the power will be z will be 1 here. So we have z power 5, z power 5, z minus 1 all power 1, dz. dz, I write it again here. Now we start. Before that, we multiply z power 5 multiply z equals z power 6. Z power 5 multiply negative 1, negative z power 5, dz. Now we can make the integration. The integration of z power 6 is 1 over 7 z power 7. And don't forget half here. Minus the integration of z power 5 is 1 over 6 z power 6. You increase 1, it will be z power 5 plus 1 over 5 plus 1, which equal z power 6 over 6 here, plus the constant of integration, it's c. The final result, last step, here it will be 1 over 14 x squared plus 1 minus 1 over 12 x squared plus 1 plus c. Again, how we get it? 1 over 2 multiply 1 over 7, 1 over 14, z power 7, minus 1 over 2 multiply negative 1 over 6, it will be negative 1 over 12 z power 6 plus c. Substituting z equals x squared plus 1. It is from the beginning. We assumed that z equals x squared plus 1. So we have 1 over 14 x squared plus 1 all power 7 minus 1 over 12 x squared plus 1 all power 6 plus c. Question number 5, integration of root x multiply root x minus 2 all power 5 dx. So let root x minus 2 equals z. And from that, root x equals z plus 2. Okay, root x equals z plus 2 here. Okay, to get x, we making the square to both sides. So we say by squaring the two sides, we will get root x, it will be x, and z plus 2, it will be z plus 2 all square. And now we make the first derivative to the final form here. The first derivative of x is dx. The first derivative of z plus 2 all power 2, it will be 2 multiply z plus 2 dz. And don't forget dz. Now we can substitute in the first form. I equals the integration of z plus 2. How we get z plus 2? It is root x. Root x equals z plus 2. Z plus 2 dot z power 5. Z power 5 as root x minus 2 equals z. Root x minus 2 equals z. So root x minus 2 all power 5 equals z power 5. Multiply dx. Dx equals 2. Multiply z plus 2 dot dz here. It is the same. And we complete by simplifying. We have I, it is the integration, equal the integral of 2 multiply z plus 2 all power 2. How we get it? Z plus 2 multiply z plus 2, you will get z plus 2 all power 2. Of course, we have the number 2. I write it in the beginning of the solution. 2 equals z, 2 multiply z plus 2 all power 2, z power 5. dz. Now we have the integration of 2 z power 5, z plus 2 all square equals z square plus 4z plus 4 dz. Don't forget it. And we have 2z power 5 multiply z square equals 2z power 7 plus 2 multiply 4, it is 8, z power 6. 2z power 5 multiply 4 equals 8 z power 5 with respect to z. Now we can make the integration. The integration of 2 z power 7 equals 2 over 8 z power 8 by increasing 1 to the 7. The integration of 8 z power 6 equals 8 over 7 z power 7 plus 8 over 6 z power 6 plus c. And we substitute and simplify. 2 over 8 equals 1 over 4. Z from the beginning equals root x minus 2. So z power 8 equals root x minus 2 power 8 plus 8 over 7. Z equals root x minus 2 all power 7. 8 over 6, it is 4 over 3. Instead of z, we write root x minus 2 all power 6 all power c all plus c, and this is the final result.